Rohit at all. He handled them pretty well. And, the kind of confidence he's got in Arshdeep, he was bowling the last over. He made him bowl all the 4 overs because only one bowler could bowl 4 overs. Before the rain, he had only bowled 1 over. So can you imagine the confidence he's got in Arshdeep? And I think he's a hero. I mean, he might get hit in the next couple of games for some runs, but he gets you wickets, important wickets.
And especially at the death, he's turning out to be so good for us.
Exactly, because he bowls Yorkers at will. Which we've spoken about before, that it shows that he's really worked hard, because when he started playing IPL, he did look a little raw, but I think he's bowled a lot of overs in the nets. And, that confidence you carry, that character that you make, build in the nets, you carry it in the match. So this kid has really worked hard, and the best thing I see about him is when he releases the ball, you don't know whether he's going to move the ball away from the right hander or bring the ball in. For the left handers also, he does the same thing. You can't really judge from his wrist movement what is he going to do. And then bowling those Yorkers, those slow ones at will and at the right length. I think it's amazing. I think we are seeing a hero building up. I hope that we handle him well, because he could serve the country for a long time.
Absolutely. I think given his age, the only question that comes to your mind is whether Arshdeep can be protected in some senses and, managed well. That's the biggest thing that India needs to do, because a bowler like him doesn't really come for us often. It's only one after the other. We don't really tend to have many of them at the same time. But this is, of course, as we've been saying over the last couple of years, one of the best times for India pacers. All right, we're opening up the phone lines for our viewers as well. Our experts are going to be with us. There's a simple question we are asking. Are Rohit Sharma's men on track to win the T20 World Cup this time around? You can call us and share your views. You can also pose your questions to our experts at the number flashing on your screen. On that note, let me also talk about the player of the match that has been adjudged to be Virat Kohli. Not surprising. A 64 of 44 not out. I mean, what is with Virat Kohli and not outs, Deep Das Gupta? I mean, this man just continues to do this, and he's having a brilliant World Cup, which can only be good news for us.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, yes. And also the timing. Initially, when Hale was hitting the ball all over the park, he was just hanging in there. He's happy. That's the best part about him. He's happy to play the second fiddle here. When the other one's going after the bowling, when Surya came in, he went after the bowling. He quickly realized that all he has to do is hang in there. And also he's realized what MSD used to do. The longer Virat stays out there in the middle, the bowler starts panicking. And he knows that. He realizes that. So the longer he stays out there, even though he's going someone out and run a ball or whatever, but he knows if he's there for the last 5 overs, more than anything else, the bowlers would panic. They will miss their lengths, and then he's in a position to capitalize on that. And this whole idea or the planning bit of it, it's absolutely brilliant. I think he's again got his mental space back where he was with in 2018-19. I think he's enjoying his game again. He's found that template. He's found that zone. And it's just great news. It's just great news for everyone, all cricket fans, because, when Virat's on song, irrespective which country you follow, you still would want to watch him.
Yeah, absolutely. He has fans all over. Now, with this innings, this is something that was building up from the last match, but in the last match was the one failure that Virat Kohli had against South Africa. Now, with this innings, he's managed to become the highest run getter in T20 World Cups. This is a record that, he was building up towards. He's obviously overtaken Jayawardene. Another feat, another feather, Manipaji, in Virat Kohli's cap.
See, he's a kind of a player, once he gets into that rhythm, then he's not going to leave it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been criticized for the past 2-3 years. He's not got a century. I think that break didn't help him, that break during the pandemic. But, he's somebody you can rely on, that once he starts getting runs, he's not going to let it go, because he realizes the importance of it. And look at the passion he's got, when he's batting, that, that passion on his face, that passion when he's hitting boundaries or sixes, or when he's running between the wickets. At this age also, I mean, you can see his fitness level. Running between the wickets is so